Hi, I'm Alicia. I hope you're doing as tremendously as possible. I just can't believe that Helmut Hubner was excommunicated by the LDS Church for opposing Adolf fucking Hitler. Um, and it's got me thinking that if, with the church having excommunicated people like that for opposing Hitler, at least one person, probably more, then have they really, at least since around that time, and probably going back longer, like with maybe since like Utah became part of the United States, which was LDS Church on before that, and became part of the U.S. following a war, because they didn't want to. Deseret, as it was called, it's now Utah, didn't want to be a part of it. The church didn't want to be a part of it. So, but I know that there's been some members of the First Presidency and Quorum of the 12 Apostles, which are regarded as prophets, seers, and revelators. Sex abuse cover up. But, I just, how, like, but there's never been there's never not Democrats in the reports of their political affiliations. But how, like, it's hard for me to believe that ultimately, at very minimum, the LDS Church president, who's regarded as a prophet, the spokesman for God, has not ultimately been behind the Republican presidents. At least since around the time of the Third Reich, of Hitler, of the Nazis. And I really am fine, despite being a journalist, to say probably sooner. It's just... And that's amazing, because the LDS Church claims to be politically neutral, but I think there's a lot of problems suggested by that they would excommunicate a boy for passing out leaflets with two other boys. I mean, was Huebner a visionary? Yeah. I mean, he was a Hitler Youth, and he still saw the problems with Hitler. But, gosh, I've been out of the LDS Church I lost belief 10 years ago, and I'm still like, wow, thanks for watching.